Hi, welcome to another live edition of this motivational moment. I laugh about this because I have set a goal at the beginning of the year to share my insight, humor, wisdom, whatever you want to call it. You guys, I have tried to get this thing to work for 3 times. So good things you can't see the back scenes, but maybe I should show you the back scenes. Anyways, I think I finally got the video to work now. So, hey, we're streaming live and just hang tight with me. But today, we're going to talk about your power. That's right. You have power. That's right. Your power of imagination. You know, those of us, we think that we have like a secret cape on behind us. But if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. You can dream it. You can become it. Do you know anyone who needs to have a great imagination? Do you know anyone who needs to have motivation, encouragement? Hey, tag them right now. Click, have them join us. Share this when the video is done, because I'm sure there's people in your circle of friends that need to be motivated and that need to be encouraged. Here's a great story that I came across that I wanted to share with you. I love a good movie. We all like different actors, actresses, and things like that. But this is going to inspire you. In 1990, Jim Carrey, he was broke. He was a struggling actor. He was from Canada, and he wanted to break into the Hollywood scene. He took a huge step of bravery and took his imagination, and he wrote himself a check for $10 million. And in the memo, he wrote for services rendered, for acting services rendered. He set a goal to achieve this in a 5-year time frame, and he dated the check Thanksgiving 1995. He carried it in his wallet, and it started to show signs of wear. I mean, come on, he's carrying it in his wallet for 5 years because that was his goal, right? But just before November 1995, he was cast in the movie Dumb and Dumber, which he was paid over $10 million. Now today, Jim Carrey is close to being a household name. Most people know who he is. So even before I knew that Jim Carrey did this, I have my goals, my visions written in my wallet, and I carry it with me everywhere I go. I just recently switched out. This wallet matches the handbag. I should have grabbed the handbag, but I actually took a picture and the handbag was in a post the other day. But I have my goals and my visions and my dreams that I carry with me in my wallet. I have written myself a check. And on this check, I have written where I'm going to motivate, inspire, and encourage others with my health and wellness team. So, hey, I could motivate, inspire, and help you on any type of journey as far as that goes. But I wrote myself a check, and there's a date on here of when I would like for that to be completed. Not only do I carry this in my wallet right next to my cold hard cash, I also have my other, and I just dropped it. See, anybody can do these lives. So I also have my family goals, my family visions and dreams, okay? I have them, and I also carry them right here in my wallet so that, you know, one will rub off on the other. Obviously, it works, and it worked for Jim Carrey, because I'm going to give you some more statistics of where his life is now. Do you have your imagination reined in? Do you have a daily reminder of what you want your life to look like? Is there no money in your wallet? Maybe that's an imagination place where you could start right there. You're the only one that can dream your dream. You're the only one who can make it happen. Nobody else could make the acting services rendered happen except for Jim Carrey. Nobody else is going to make those goals and visions happen except me, that I carry around in my wallet. And mine are starting to get worn and tattered as well. There are so many stories of people who got fed up with their lives, and they took their imagination and they used it for the ability that holds to change their future. You guys, I read that he was struggling. He was broke. And I think I even read an article where at one time he was living in his car. So I'm going to share some statistics of where he was and where he is now. You guys, this is a new year. Will you end 2021? And I'm going to do a fun little thing on 2021 this whole year. When you hear me talk about it, it's 2021, WON. You have won this year. Go into it. Let's get started like that. Like you can achieve what you want in this year. Staying on task. Okay, so what a difference. What a difference could your life look like at the end of 2021, WON, your relationships, your finances, your attitude, your weight. What about your income? What about your savings and investments? What about your education? You have the power in your imagination to make the change. You are only being held back by you. And I'm going to pause here for a minute. If you want me to share the top 5 tips that I use on a consistent, regular basis to keep me on track with what I have written on that paper, just drop me a note, send me a private message. I would love to share my top 5 tips that I use to keep me in check with my imagination. So Jim Carrey's net worth now is, guess how much? It's not $10 million, you guys. It's $180 million. $180 million. This is a far cry from the 10 million that he started, right? He has been, what's the word I want? He has been seen in over 51 films. He is one of the top 50 highest grossing actors of all time in the North America box office, with over 2.5 billion total gross, an average of 94.3 million per film. I know, I had to look it up, and I'm looking at my notes here. You guys, that's incredible. That's amazing. He's been involved in 13 films that has grossed over 200 million at the box office. His highest gross movie, guess what it was? I would not have guessed this. Bruce Almighty. And I don't know if I've seen it, but I think I've seen pieces and parts of it. So as we wrap up this motivational moment, can your dreams become a reality simply by writing them down on paper, reading over them every day? And the most important piece of this puzzle is doing what you can do to move you in that direction. One thing today. Yes, that's the answer. What one goal can you set your sights on to be achieved by the end of this year? Just one. Okay, just pick one area. Start small. Your confidence will propel you in that direction. And like I said, thank you again so much for joining me on this motivational moment. Like, comment, share with all of those that you do know that needs a boost in their attitude, because that's one of the tips of my 5 that I would love to share with you. If you're interested, just drop in the comments. One of my tips is your attitude. I can share the other 4 if you're interested. Again, this is Sherry signing out. Thank you so very much for taking a quick look at this, and I promise I will meet you on the other side of your goals, your visions, your dreams. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.